Donald Trump. He does tend to speak the quiet bit out loud, that he does. He just can't help himself, can he? Blimey. It's like kind of like strongman antics. What am I on about? Well, for what I tell you, we'd be most kind, beat the old like button and maybe subscribe to the channel or bell icons, and you get one fuzzy feeling pocket every time I upload another video on Sports Channel or Patreon, or buy us a coffee. You might feed a dog one or two. Oh, you see, look at it, you lovely. So, what has he been saying? Well, he's just had a press conference or something going on there regarding, Mark Zuckerberg. And Mark Zuckerberg's little speech he made where, oh crikey, like a little weasel he is, right little weasel. Going on about freedom of speech and how the platform's going to change, and we're getting rid of fact checkers, and it's all going to be community notes, and so basically there's going to be no facts on the chat. You're going to have to do your own fact checking, basically. Well, one way to misinform people, to program people's minds, especially those with a lack of thinking, like the maggots and the reform voters in the UK, or maybe those who follow the AfD in Germany, or the Front National and, Marine Le Pen, all those kind of parties, the people who follow them, Well, Donald Trump just said this in response to Mark Zuckerberg making his address.
I watched their news conference, and I thought it was a very good news conference. I think they've come a long way. Meta, Facebook. I think they've come a long way. I watched it. The man was very impressive. I watched it on Fox. I'm not allowed to say that. Say it?
Do you think he's directly responding to the threats that you have made to him in the past?
Probably. Yeah, probably.
Well, there you go. There you have it, folks. This is what happens when you have a tyrant in charge manipulating forcing people to kiss his chocolate starfish. Yeah, you know what I mean? No, don't do it. So, I've been saying this for a while, for a while now, privately and also on the channel, that Donald Trump is a bully. And I think we all knew that. He is just a bully. I don't know what he's going to do with his tiny little hands, mind, and his mushroom penis. So, to be honest, anyone's going to run a mile away from that anyway, isn't it? It'd be like a dog going on the bench, But, they lock in with it when they're mating, and, oh, crikey, like a barb on your penis. You don't want a barb on your penis if it's shaped like a mushroom, no. Blimey. Did I go into too much into that? I think I did, didn't I? But, yeah, you heard, Mark Zuckerberg made an address to say that the platform is changing. He's basically he's cancelled the contract with the fact-checking company, which basically filtered some of the information. It filtered some of the online posts, and then deleted the ones that were, misinformation. Fair enough, because this information is, what is it really? It's really just a lie. It's just somebody trying to manipulate you into a way of thinking. Some people put things up there that they just don't know. And that's just ignorance. But we don't need that either. We need, if we are going to be using social media as a way of gaining our news, it needs to be factual and not propaganda. We need actual information, not fake news, as Donald Trump would put it. Otherwise, we are just going to keep heading into this spiral, and unfortunately, the loudest in the room is going to win. And that's because there's so much of it. There's so much misinformation out there, it's drowning out the truth. Because misinformation, lies, are cheap. They're cheap and they're easy to produce. Yeah, I just thought of a lie, just like that, alright? I'm a very handsome man. See, that's a lie. I know it's a lie, but I still said it. Or is it just misinformation? But there you go. The fact is, I could say that a million times about all different parts of my body. It's still a lie. Or maybe I actually do think that. But then that's just ignorance. But, where are we heading with all this? You see, unless there's enough countering voices Unless we work very hard, we've got to work harder, because it's harder to find the truth and stuff. Because it just is. Some of it is a little bit, how to put it, nuanced. We're not going to actually win, because they can just throw this stuff out. Left, right and centre, and the social media platforms are the ones that are pushing it. Instead of saying, hang on, no. I think you just need to get off these platforms. Take away their money. Take away the thing that really drives them, alright? It's not about freedom of speech. That's bollocks. It's money. Always follow the money, honey. And that's the only thing Mark Zuckerberg cares about. Jeff Bezos, Donald Trump, is money. Donald Trump doesn't have as much money. He's all in his debt. It's all his money's tied up in debt. So the more he can get, as far as he's concerned, the better. You see, in the day, he needs enough money to plate his pedestal for his basin in his bathroom. I don't know. It's just, the whole thing is just getting out of hand, and we are allowing it to happen. Now, I get so despondent on this channel. You know, probably what David's seen in previous videos. I don't know what the point is sometimes. I really don't. I think we're lost. I think we've already lost to the flipping crazies out there, the maggots and the reformers and other crazy, mental. They're morons. Let's be honest, they are morons. If they believe what they're saying, and if they believe it's actually going to make their lives better, because it's not. Like all the attacks on California at the moment, totally unjustified, and saying, oh yeah, why they just let them burn and stuff like that. What the fuck is going on? And besides, these people, in California, they're like the fourth largest economy. They're the ones propping up the rest of the United States. And yet you're attacking them. God's sake, there's idiocy here. Okay, why are they the fourth largest economy? Well, the fourth largest economy because they've got bigger brains than the rest of the states. They certainly have than the majority of those who voted in Texas, for instance. They're thick as shit. Thick as the proverbial, they've got to be. They got a brain cell to rub between them. No, don't attack us. How are you going to bridge the divide if you take us? No, the only bridge that you lot want is the one that allows us to walk over to your side of, way of thinking. To walk over towards all the misinformation, all the lies, the deceit, the propaganda. That's what you want. You're not interested in bridging the divide so we can just live together. No. You're only interested, our way of thinking, or no way. If you don't like it, what you can do. And it's the same all over with all these kind of people. They are absolutely out of their bloody minds. Flipping hell. I'll tell you what I wish they would all go and do, is go and maybe get a boat and travel to the edge of the earth, because it's flat apparently. Toodaloo, don't forget to hit the like button.